Morning, boys and girls. Groove is your soul sings, spinning all around, round, 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 round. Welcome! It's CryptoNovo311. Let's dive right on into it. This is a little video resume, kind of about the 5 W's, about myself. Started way back in the day in high school. Wanted to buy some Apple stock. Everyone was starting to get the computers and the little iGadgets for the first time. It was like Gen 1 of the iPad and, those real clunky computers that look like candy corns. So got on and found out the easiest way for me is to get online and get E-Trade. It first came out. I actually didn't even buy Apple. I bought E-Trade shortly after its initial public offering. It was impossible for me as a little guy to get in. Before the initial public offering, you needed big bucks. Eventually it progressed into Apple stock where I got in at around 16 and sold at 20. Maybe I was at 20 to 18, 20 and sold at like 24. But anyhow, when a stock back then went up $4 and you're in college, you sell, and that's big money when you're in college. That pays some bills. So that $400 or $500 is tough because E-Trade had transaction fees, quarterly fees, blah, blah, blah. Did stocks, eventually progressed into cryptocurrency. Got some Ethereum because I did not understand the whole fundamentals uh, of Bitcoin, and you can just buy a little Satoshi. So I bought some Ethereum after a suggestion from a friend, best friend, Keith, who suggested for me to buy. We bought in on some, and before you know it, made a couple extra dollars, which I wanted to find the next thing, which was XRP, which was not on Coinbase yet. Bought XRP on Binance for well under a quarter. Wanted to buy the next thing because Binance was too expensive. KuCoin was coming out. KuCoin caught my attention for multiple reasons. Bought it on KuCoin shortly after their initial coin offering. Then talked to my athletic director at the school I used to work at 12 months ago, Kyle. He was into Ethereum and he was also into Bitcoin. He told me his friend sold one of these punks. I look how much he sold it for. It was one of these apes. Make sure Matt gets a shout out. I'm not going to tell you which ape it is his, aka we do know where an alien might be. Wink, wink. But the ape market, I think, when the ape sold, I think made the NFT market a reality for a lot of people. It started getting on Twitter. It started getting noticed on the Discord. It started turning heads of how much one of these digital assets could be worth. I view it as this: the first Bitcoin pizza. Someone bought that, and if they still had that Bitcoin, that would be worth a lot of money. That pizza got eaten and is gone. Well, this is kind of, if Bitcoin was up here, if Ethereum was right here, it channels down into what do you buy your Bitcoin, what do you buy with your Ethereum. Trademark that, CryptoNovo 311 on this date and time. That'd be a great website. So this ape started off at Frenzy. I dove in. I didn't know anything really much about technology. First Twitter, just to start tracking these guys. Got onto the Discord. You find the right people. This one of my good friends right here led me into the NBA Top Shots after I was into the punk world and, made a little bit of return on my initial investment of very, very few Ethereum. Next thing I wanted to view, because my aspect is exchange. I had another exchange lined up in my brain I wanted to buy, which I'll bring up in a later video. Well, what is the exchange for Top Shot? Flow. Look at these names. I paused because I did pause when I looked at these names. I wanted to be part of this. How do I become part of this? Well, went back to my friend here, all right? He worked in the CryptoPunks. I helped him with CryptoPunks. He helped me get into NBA. I probably got into NBA late. He thinks he got into CryptoPunks late. Wish he had more CryptoPunks. I wish I had more NBA. Back and forth. I think we're both in a good position from where we started. I don't know him much from anyone, but it looks like a normal dude who started off just like me, did his research, found his niche, and attacked. Next, found this interview. Woo, this went fast. Almost teared me up first when they started talking about, well, what was this guy's life? I'll tell you what life is like. I'm a teacher, all right? I work summers. I work with I'm a coach. I work with kids all day, all right? Life has changed with these NFTs. Heck, I'm up 12 hours after making my last video because of this gentleman right here. Video resume. Please look me up. Watch this. You'll see. Look at all these names. This is ridiculous. I mean, these names are. This is where you want to be, right in the epicenter of that. I'm trying to get to that point. I want to be somewhere on the fringe, maybe somewhere on the outer fringe, but I have great ideas that could bring a lot of value to this market and marketplace. Brings me to my next thing, market and marketplace. Got a couple texts. Sorry, talking fast. Gonna get a sip of water here. Trying to do this in one take so I can spend the rest of the day with my family. Sorry, excuse the pause. I'm not going to edit this later because I just want to get to the point. Good friend, best friend's brother texted me, Dan, yo, Novo, I got into Doji. I made some money. Thanks. You told me about crypto back in the day. I just told him to look into it. None of this is financial investment, financial advice. So if you follow a guy from YouTube's advice, man, you could be catfished by a lot of people. You have no idea who I am or what I do. I'm just giving you thoughts because I'm passionate about it. This is my video resume. I think someone will pick this up and hopefully, see my vision and guide my vision because I think it could make a lot of people happy. It's not about money. It's about happiness. With that happiness, back to the NBA cards, moments, excuse me. I keep calling them cards. Me and my friends are talking about this. It's like old school. We're up late talking hey, should I trade this? Should I buy that? Just like when we were kids. That is the whole point. All right? Listen to Crypto Jeb. Listen to Crypto Love. Every dollar that goes into the marketplace in Bitcoin is $3 into the ecosystem of Bitcoin. Well, think of the $7 million that are pumping into the NBA. Heck yeah, the NBA knows that they're making $21 million. I almost went out and bought myself a jersey for the first time in years because of these cards. I'm watching them. I'm knowing the new players. I'm listening on the radios. They're onto something big. I want to be part of it. I know what I have a couple ideas where we can even branch out and make more. Back to the original investment scenarios, going on to the exchange route. Well, you know what? Robinhood really blew it. They gave the little guys a chance to make it in. A lot of them did make it in, and then all of a sudden they put a stop because of the government. Government's really getting people fed up, if you couldn't tell, especially with SEC regulations. I mean, give us a chance. I wanted to buy any of these. Why can't I just buy in on E-Trade before it comes in? Why can't I buy in on Coinbase before it comes in? I got to have all this extra capital and blah, blah, blah to even get my foot in the door. And then you know what happens? I get my foot in the door, they jack the price out, pull the rug out from underneath me. Well, decentralized. That's what's going to happen to all these people. Decentralized platform right there, Uniswap, one of the biggest ones, all right? I'm eyeing this one right here. I'm pushing this one, not financial advice. Why? I just want it. I want the little guys to have the say. All right. And right here, I feel like a shark amongst whales with this. There's going to be little fish along the way that I can eat up. I just don't want to get eaten up by the whale. All right. Give me just a small piece of it. Because you know what? I want to be able to pass this on to my friends and give them knowledge on the situation. My friends being personal close friends and people watching this video and YouTube videos like this. Again, none of this is financial advice. Why? Because I work with kids over the summer. My best friends started their own camp. James and Brooke, thank you very much for giving me opportunities to work with you guys. And it all comes full circle. It's about the unity. They are able to open up a camp. They don't make very much money because they bring in kids who need help to, they come, sorry, getting a little emotional ahead of myself. They come from areas and families that maybe they don't do anything all summer. Their parents, can't afford anything, and they come to our camp mixed in with some of the richest people in the world, and going to a common water park in a north suburban area for some of these kids is like a Disney World. And that's what I want to give back. And that's my message. And that's why I put 311 on it. They have a great message. They've always been influential on me. It's more of the message of the whole thing. If you look down on the bottom of any of my YouTube videos, It's what I'm trying to spread. It's about unity. It's about the message of this. It's about, almost like Rage Against the Machine, know your enemy. We got to take the power back. And this is coming from an educator. People in this space know what's going on. I'm trying to educate and bring people together from maybe the NBA sports world, from the trading world, from the crypto world, bring it all together for the common purpose of helping out the little person, helping out the little guy. Give us a chance. It's not about us making it rich. It's about us maybe doing something we haven't done in a long time. Hanging out with my friends, talking with them, trading cards back and forth, getting back into things I love, comic books. You know who you're talking about. John, this is why I'm doing these types of things, because I want to do stuff like this my whole life. I have great ideas, video resume, CryptoNovo311. I know it's a little long, but I'm passionate about it. Find your niche. Be passionate about it too. You can find your way. I'm carving my own way. I'm dedicated. I'm going to keep after it with these videos. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, like and subscribe. Any donations help. I'm not going to spend my time with anything outside I know. I know these factors right here. I'm sticking with what I know. I want to make it better for everyone. If not, donate to this. I never have, but you know what? James and Brooke, we invite people into our camp all the time. With that being said, hey Carson, morning.